Was Christmas really better 30 years ago? So the other night at the dinner table, I'm explaining to my children about the wish book. You know, I kind of asked them what they want for Christmas and they had a hard time coming up with things. That's how blessed my kids are. Or are they actually blessed, or does one device do everything? I think that's the bigger issue today, is one device will do everything. Your phone or your iPad does all that stuff, so it's becoming harder to buy gifts. You're not buying anybody a tape recorder anymore, or a cassette player, or a record player, or a new CD player. Everybody streams their music or has their own digital library, so that's out the window. Cameras? Nobody wants a camera anymore. Nobody wants Polaroids. Everybody just shares on social media. Your phone or your tablet does everything, and I think that's where my kids are struggling. So anyway, the whole idea of a wish book, they didn't quite understand it, so I was explaining it to them, and I had this idea for a vlog, and I thought I'd look at an old wish book with you. Oh boy. What?
Nothing.
Dad's making a vlog, so I need you to have that door shut, okay? I'm tired of hearing Blinded by the Light. They're supposed to be at school today. It's 2020 and one of them has a sniffle, so obviously they can't go. Okay, so let's go back in time. I have a Sears wish book here from 1985, and these are all archived on the web, and you can view them at your leisure. This is a great trip back in time. The wish book was a big, thick catalog that Sears would put out where you would pick out your gifts for your mom and dad. You could circle things, put little, I don't know if they had sticky notes back then. Anyway, put little bookmarks in there. It was a very novel idea. Now, we didn't have a wish book at our house. We had the consumer's catalog. That was very similar. So I've opened up the wish book here. We are on page 426, and I'm gonna actually screen record this. Okay, so again, page 426. Let's look at some of this stuff. Okay, Cabbage Patch roller skates for 15 bucks. I gotta look up how much a dollar was worth in 1985 for some of these prices. $15 seems incredibly cheap. $1 in 1985. You gotta go multiply it by 2.5. 242, but for simplicity, we'll do 250. So Cabbage Patch roller skates, 1985, 15 bucks, 2.5 times would be 30. Why am I so bad at this? $14.99 1985 would be about 37 bucks today. Yeah, see, it doesn't seem like such a good deal anymore. Let's keep going here. Who wants tents? Okay. All right, some of these costumes. Yeah, I don't know. I think kids today would still play with the costumes. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff here. Superheroes to the rescue. Look at that sweet, sweet Superman set. The Hall of Justice playset, 27 bucks.
Superman save the Hall of Justice? You decide.
So that'd be, let's say 30, 60, $75 today. Eesh. Whew. I don't think I would pay that much for this stuff. I remember asking for this type of stuff for Christmas and being like, that's a lot of money, Jeff. I think our limit growing up was about 50 bucks at Christmas time. Okay, these robot toys, nobody's really interested in those. What do we got here? GoBots. That's number 5 I recognize. Who is that? Psykill, the fierce leader of the enemy GoBots. 9 bucks, 9.18 and half of that, half of 9. 22 bucks for a Go. 22 bucks for a GoBot?
Trap Turbo.
Leader, one to the rescue.
I'm starting to think Christmas in 1985 wasn't as sweet as I remember it. This is the real deal. These are Transformers. Oh, I wanted these so bad when I was a kid. All right, so I don't see Starscream on here. Starscream was my absolute favorite.
Robots in disguise. We're under attack! It's a Decepticon! Get more Autobots!
Here's number 5. It's not Starscream, but it looks a lot. This is Decepticon Dirge. $13. It's about 32 bucks. That was my big gift. But man, did I love that thing. Man, did I love that thing. Number 10, my friend Dan had that guy. 17 bucks. Yeah, Dan always had a little more money than we did. 42 bucks. Ooh. That's an expensive Transformer. I'm starting to see that the value here is not as great as I had thought. Oh no. Oh no, what did I do? There we go. Sectorus? I don't even remember this guy. Sectorus? Bye. This is the granddaddy of them all. This is what every child wanted. for Christmas was the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, and nobody I ever knew could get it. It was like the impossible gift. It was like it existed, but it didn't exist. But before we get to that, I want to go back to Transformers. I always wanted Optimus Prime so bad. He's got to be in here. Got to be in here. How much was Optimus Prime back in the day? Oh, there he is. Okay, found Optimus Prime. Before we get on to the mother of all Christmas presents, the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. Okay, here's Optimus Prime up here. 13. Man, in my mind, this was about $100 back then. My cousin Jason had it, and I was like, how did your parents save for this? 13. Optimus Prime, the Autobot leader. $24, that's it? $24. $24. I wanted this toy so bad, it seemed so impossible to get. Optimus Prime, 24, 48 plus 12, $60. Okay, I guess that would be a lot in today's money, but $24, that's it. I could have saved for that. I could have saved for that. Oh, I'm furious. All right, now let's get to the mother of all Christmas presents. The G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. Let's see, what number is it on here? It's number 2. Ooh, in my mind, if I had to guess, I'd say this. I bet you this was, now that I know the price of some of the old toys from back in the day, I am gonna guess that this is probably $120 back in 1985. I mean, look at the thing. Just look at it.
Just look at that.
Look how big it is. Look how many action figures you can fit on that thing. All right, the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, $110. Woo! $110. So in today's money, that's like $250-ish. Dang, no wonder nobody had that thing. Man, I still want it. If you've got one kicking around your basement, hit me up. Actually, I don't want it. I wouldn't even have room for this thing, but man, that was a sick present. What do we got here? I never really got into He-Man. My mom thought it was bad. Star Wars toys, never really got into. What's up? Shooting a vlog here. You wanna say hi? You getting your iPad? Okay, bye. Can you shut that door so I don't hear your music? Love you. Okay, let's get back into these RC cars. I don't recognize any of these. Number 1, this truck here. $45. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, look, number 8, Firebird. Oh, I thought that was Kit. It's not Kit.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Okay, so $23 for one of your lower end RC cars seems about right. That would be 40, 50-ish dollars today. Okay, to be fair, we should look at some girls' toys for any females watching this. The Barbie dolls were $10 on average, $10 to $15. So that's about $25 today. That seems like a lot for a Barbie. I don't know what a Barbie in 2020 costs, but $25 for a Barbie seems like a lot. That dollhouse is pretty nice. These guys look familiar. What are these guys? Rainbow Brights, yes! My cousins had those. I played with toys much later in my life than my current kids do. I was talking to my wife about this the other day. It's like, back in the day, you had one TV in the house. So if dad's watching the news, or in your situation, maybe dad's watching hockey, you had to find something else to do, which is why kids played with toys more. Now you've got screens in every room, you've got screens in the palm of your hand. That's the reason why they don't play with toys anymore. Okay, we're on the electronics here now. A VCR in 1985 was only $389. Only. It's for 8 plus. That's like $1,000 in today's money for a VCR. I guess in the time it was novel to be able to watch movies at home, but you can get streaming sticks now for like $30. Who in their right mind would buy this? Capture the nostalgia of an era long past. Wow. $2,500, that's for the ultra rich. Who would put that in their home? Maybe I should have just done this whole vlog with random stuff from the Wish book. Okay, so TV, how big is this? 20 inches, 20 inches. You can't even, it's probably like, maybe like that. 20 inches, $400. Now you can get like a 40-inch 4K TV for that same dollar amount. Let's keep going here. Okay, I'm not finding too much in the way of electronics, but we did see a TV and a VCR. I did have one more thing here. I'm trying to bring it up for you. This is a Toys R Us ad. I didn't like the way this website did this, but Hot Toys in stock. I didn't like their layout options. But, all right, let's take a look here. Maybe I'll have to crop this for you. The NES action set with Rob the Robot, the big one, the big guy, the one everybody wanted, 140 bucks. So 140, this is 1987, so let's just say the dollar amount's pretty much the same, the conversion rate. 350. 350, yikes. I guess like a PS4 nowadays is about 350. Let's check the next page here. Cassette recorder, 40 bucks. This yellow one I'm kind of looking at here on the left. Oh, the Intellivision was 70 bucks in 87. It must have been, it was on its way out then. Could you imagine if you asked for an NES for Christmas and your parents gave you an Intellivision?
Which of these games is the closest thing to the real thing? A, Intellivision Major League Baseball. B, Atari Baseball.
Yeesh. Oh, the Atari. This was when it was 50 bucks. Remember that famous ad? Under 50 bucks.
Under 50 bucks. 50 bucks? Now isn't that nice? The club is back.
Stanley Cup hockey playoff. All those things. Yeah, in your mind when you got it home for Christmas, it was going to be amazing. Your kids would play it, but within a couple weeks, all the poles were all bent because they're made, you know, something a little bit thicker than a coat hanger. Teddy Ruxpin, 40 bucks. Huh, I always thought Teddy Ruxpin would have been more than that.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
Yeah.
Bikes, at least they had bikes. I tried to find a bike in 2020, I can't. The wrestling guys were 13 bucks, yeah, but they were beefy. They were beefy, so 13, 26, about 32 bucks, 33 bucks. Oh yeah. I always wanted these racetracks, but when you look at it as a parent now, you're gonna set up this racetrack, and you're gonna race around for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then your kid's gonna be bored of it. So 100 bucks, that'd be 250 today for this deluxe race set. Ooh, I would have a hard time justifying that as a parent. Wow. Keep going. Oh, last page already. And RC cars. 100. I had one like this Dictator. I want to zoom in on it. Oh, there we go. I had one like that, but I did not pay $180 for it. Wow. Wow, this is gonna take some serious mental math. 180 times 2 is 360 plus another 90, 400. The radio controlled Dictator in 2020 is $450. Wow, that's for the rich. That's enough of that. Was Christmas better in 1985? In your head it was, but in reality, I don't know if it was. I wouldn't be surprised if in 30 years, in 2050, my kid's gonna be doing a vlog saying, oh, Christmas in 2020 was, well, maybe not 2020. Christmas in 2021 was so much better than this Christmas in 2051. Wow. Remember when we used to have televisions? Now everything's just implanted in our brains. We used to have to go online and order a TV to watch on the wall. I can't even imagine what technology is gonna be like then. Anyway, was Christmas better in 1985? Maybe, maybe not. It's all a big nostalgia trip. Christmas ultimately though is about getting together with your friends, your family, and having a fun time and remembering the true reason for the season, the presents. No, the true reason for the season. We're celebrating the birth of Jesus. Don't forget that. All right, everybody. Thanks for taking that trip down memory lane. I was gonna rant, but I got so nostalgia driven. I just had to keep going. Okay, goodbye, everybody.